California's Great America. So follow along as we go throughout our day.
Roller coasters! I want to make sure you're recording. You don't have to add that. Just make it small.
There's Gold Rusher. That's a wooden coaster. To me, this is just nuts, though. That's in
the middle of a city, yeah. When I was looking at Google Maps, I was like, seriously?
We're not used to this. You know, when we go to an amusement park, it's out by itself.
Okay, can you get this sign?
No, I cannot get this sign. I am not that smart.
I'm like asking for a friend.
Where's the button?
Oh my god, Father.
Jessica,
Please get the fucking sign.
I got it.
Okay, are you recording again? The 49ers, it is literally right.
Yeah, I told you, it was next door. It shares a parking lot. Yeah, you gonna get your pass up?
Yeah. I'll work on it at least.
And yes, you guys have to listen to our commentary. I don't see why not.
Handicap.
Oh, handicap. Oh, there we go. Handicap. That's me, mentally. I mean, physically.
I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, she's gonna hit me. That's normal.
That's usually pretty fun. Hi.
Thank you. See, there's the carousel just like ours. And you walk in, there's like our old entrance. And there's the Skytrek Tower. And I forget what the invert's called. And girls, today we decided to make the trip out here to California's Great America before they close it. We're not sure when it's closing, but rumors is at the end of this year it is going to be closing. And we want to get here and ride it because we grew up going to Six Flags Great America, which is the sister park to this. And I mean, the beginning as you walk in here is all the same as Great America. It looks the same. I mean, Gold Striker over there kind of throws off the vibe a little bit, but the Skytrek Tower, I think they call it something else here, Star Tower. Carousel's the same. The Demons over there once you get over there, but after that, a lot of it, we haven't been any farther than this, but it's a little different. We're going to check it out. We're going to take some videos, so follow along, and please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Make sure and leave a comment, and we'll catch you guys in a little while. We just did Grizzly, which is behind us here. I can't stress this enough. No, just no. The capacity is absolutely terrible. It's been talked about on multiple other places where the trains suck, and they totally do. There's restraints, everything, and it's just boring and pointless. It's not terrible like roughness. There is one little spot of jackhammering, but it's boring, and it just meanders. There is no good. There is nothing good about Grizzly, but I got the credit for it. So, like I said, capacity sucks. We basically sent 2 trains, well, about 3 trains in 30 minutes. 3 trains in 30 minutes, which is ridiculous for capacity. And I hope it's better when they're busy. They only had 3 people in the station total, operator and then 2 people checking, and that just doesn't help capacity either. So the line is ridiculously long, but it's not really long, it's just slow. Sending trains slow. It's terrible, and like I said, don't waste your time. If you've ridden it for the credit, don't ever go back. It's just that easy. And when they close the park, probably this fall, which is what a lot of people are saying, just demolish it, get it over with. You know, if the park was going to stay running, I'd say get a better train, but it's not even worth it. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to I'm not sure what we're doing next, so just check back. roller coaster back there, the Wild Mouse. And it was okay. Once again, capacity is terrible. They only send one train at a time. The whole train has to complete the course before they send another one. They have like 6 trains on the track and another 3 off. And there's mid-course brake runs, well, or at least block zones throughout the whole thing. They could be sending multiple trains, but they do one at a time, which is just terrible for capacity. It was all right for a Wild Mouse. I mean, it's nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but it's fun like always. So we're gonna keep moving on and keep checking back. Just road flight deck here. It's a lot of fun. It's the invert here. It's fun. It's a little on the shorter side. It's nice and smooth. Good maneuvers. I think the trains are a little tighter here than most normal ones. I know I just rode flight deck at Canada's Wonderland. I didn't have any problems. This one, the harness wouldn't fit. I had to move to the bigger seat. But we were able to ride it and had fun, and we're gonna move on to the next thing. The same as Great America.
Talk louder.
Talk louder. All right, well, we did the Demon. It's a lot like the one at Great America, but this one still has the rock work where ours has been taken down. It's a little rough in a few spots, especially at the bottom of the 2 loops, but other than that, it's pretty much the same ride and still a lot of fun. And we'll catch you after the next one. RMC single rail coaster, which it was a lot of fun. Like people say, it's kind of pure insanity for 30 seconds. Is it the greatest RMC? No. Is it fun? Yes, it's a lot of fun. We're gonna go ride it again here in a few minutes and keep going with our day. Like I said, I liked it a lot, and but then again, all RMCs are pretty good, and we'll keep going on our day. Here at California's Great America, I do not recommend the pizza from that place. It was absolutely trash last night. I cannot stress enough, absolutely trash. So do not eat there if you come.
Slid on.
I pretty much edited my Discovery Kingdom video this morning.
Yeah, I heard it. I said on this side, so through you facing it, so for you to do it was easier.
Oh, I could have done it.
You're fine. I'm probably a little slower with my movements than you would be. You're gonna sit here like, look at this. I did not mean to hit that. I apologize. Be nice and discreet. You got a nice view of the stadium up here. It is breezy up here.
Yes.
Holy hot ham, dude. Yesterday, I don't know how they were doing.
I don't either. Well, yesterday, early on, it wasn't too bad. As the day went on, it got a lot colder.
Yeah. Is this the same battery from yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
It's only at 87%.
Yes, ma'am.
You're just gonna edit out whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello.
Hello, JP. Your doorbell's not working.
Hello, Jackie. Your doorbell's not working. I'm so glad Hannah started that. You know, it's a TikTok, but she heard it first.
Right.
Oh, there's people at the Rapids, Dad.
Yeah, I know.
I would just like you to know.
They're nuts.
What's the weather right now? Let me look this up. The weather currently is cold and windy, and people are on the rapids. They have some good margaritas, and they're not on our meal plan.
Right now it's 58 degrees.
It is currently 58 and breezy, overcast, cold, hoodie weather, and
Feels like 56.
people are on the rapids. Because why? Why not? No coaster action here. Be better if there was a coaster coming through. That would be great footage if a coaster was coming through right now.
It would be.
It's okay, we gotta go back.
I know.
They have a few minutes to figure it out.
Oh, now the Sky Tower's going.
Nothing on this one either. And we're coming into the station. Hope you guys have a great time at America's Roller Coaster. Right on. You know, I got some pretty good footage of that yesterday.
Oh, I know. Right. That's not bad looking. Oh, there's a water line now.
That was on the first time.
Was it? Everywhere you look, there's a roller coaster hill or a roller coaster sign. Here, there's a lot of dead spots. No. This one balances out of it. You slid over to my side. The next train on Grizzly will go in like 6 hours. Not quite yet.
Up high picture of the stadium. Dun dun dun. A little popcorn draw? Thanks.
I got it wrapped around my wrist.
I know.
Just because I'm like, my luck somehow I'll drop the
Why
game.
I did it.
no longer at CGA, as you can tell, California's Great America, but we were freezing by the end of the night, and I was done. I was ready to go back to the car and go back to the hotel, so we didn't wrap it up. I was going to do it the next day, but we ended up kind of rushing out of the park to go do some other stuff we wanted to do, and so here we are. We're in my favorite shop, almost favorite studio, second to my truck, but we're here, and we're going to talk about a couple of things. We enjoyed our trip. It was definitely weird being at a park that has the same bones as our local park, but is a little different. The rides are a little different. I mean, Demon is the only ride they share in common, you know, big ride wise. I don't think there is anything, but there probably is I'm missing. But overall, they have a okay roller coaster lineup. Gold Striker, definitely good roller coaster. Way good roller coaster. In my opinion, the best ride in the park. The Railblazer is probably the second best ride in that park. And then after that, it's a severe to the bottom, because after that, there is really nothing else in that park that stands out that I have to ride. You know, Patriot, it's a floorless. It's a mid floorless from what I've been on. You got, there's, I believe, it's Flight Deck. It's nothing substantial. I think the Batman clones are better than it. Just my opinion. I only took one ride, and that was enough for me. The Psycho Mouse, it's a wild mouse. Grizzly, yeah, we talked about it already. Just needs to meet a wrecking ball. So, and then Demon's an arrow looper. There's 100 of them. Maybe not 100 of them, but 2 loops and a corkscrew. That's not anything super cool. I mean, it's cool because the same as what we have at our park, but you know, it is what it is. So we had fun. We enjoyed it. We ran into some bad food choices. Ran into the one place we wanted to go to find out it didn't take our food plan, which, well, I have the food plan. I'm going to use it, or meal plan. So it just was a lot of different things. Overall, the park was interesting, but the ops, and I understand that it's still spring and they're still short on people, because both days we were there, they were walking around crews of people they were hiring, but the ops were atrocious. Grizzly, absolutely not. It took them 30 minutes to send 3 trains. That's terrible. It may have been 4 trains, but still, even at 4 trains in 30 minutes, or just over 30 minutes, is terrible. Gold Striker ops were pretty decent. But the problem with, like every other ride, they got one person doing 2 jobs, and they both take times. You got them wrangling people in the lines, and then you got them checking restraints. I think we were talking about Gold Striker and the lack of staffing. The lack of staffing, which we have covered in some of my discussions before. I have to use the ADA access, which you guys see in this video because my daughter was there. I'm on a scooter. My back, I can't walk real far. I can't stand real long. There's a lot of things I can't do like I used to. I can do some stuff, but I can't do it all. Anyways, they had 3 people running Gold Striker. So you have one guy on the other side, on the opposite side, because I come up the exit, running the right line wrangling and checking restraints on that side of the train. And then you had most of the time, it was a young lady on my side doing the ADA stuff, doing the elevator, if you need the elevator. I walk up the stairs just to try to be more courteous to them, because I know they're short-staffed on people. And then you have a person running the ride. That's it. That's all they had there, which is understaffed, because at a couple of times we went up there, they had a 4th person doing the line wrangling, and the trains moved through. The ops were a lot better. But if you're short, you're short, and there's nothing they can do about it. But they still did really good at getting the trains out, at least on that ride, in my opinion. Railblazer, on the other hand, they kicked butt on that one. They got them out. Wham, 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 wham. But you only have to check 1 restraint per car because it's a single rail. The one person does that, the other person does it. They get trains. They're not stacking there. They're getting trains out. They're not getting trains out. They're getting trains out. Gold Striker, they weren't stacking bad. They were pretty good. You'd stop for a little bit, and they would get you out just as quick as you were sitting on the brake run. So they were pretty good there. Patriot wasn't too bad, but they were just slow. Cycle Mouse, which I discussed in my wrap-up, they were only running one train. There's multiple block zones, at least in my opinion. I'm no expert. I'm not El Toro Ryan. I don't know everything. Just a joke. He's really keyed in on the block zone, but you saw a lot of different trim brakes, or I personally think they were like brake runs. There you go. Mid-course brake runs or whatever. There was a lot of brake runs where they should be able to run multiple cars, which I believe that ride should have been set up for, but they ran one. Uno. And if you don't know what a block zone is, go over and watch any of his videos, especially any of his, oh, I can't think of the word of it right now, but roller coasters that don't work right, you know. There's another word for him, but he's got a lot of them, and he's great at explaining what a block zone is. And it's basically you have to have multiples to run multiple trains or cars, like single cars like the Wild Mouse, and I believe they have them. Anyways, good time there. Ops could have been better, but the park wasn't that busy for the most part. Saturday when we were there, it was more busy because they had a bunch of bands for a band competition. Sunday, stuff was dang near a walk-on. So, to wrap it up, I'm glad we went. Will I probably get back there? Absolutely not. Especially if it closes this year. Absolutely not. But it was a good time. It was different to go see a different California's Great America, or a different Great America, the twin sister to ours. It was weird, just an amusement park in the middle of the city. That's not something we're used to. Like any amusement park I've ever been to up to this point, it's kind of been by itself. Even Discovery Kingdom was kind of by itself. It wasn't around big buildings. It wasn't across the street from the 49ers stadium. You know, that was the first amusement park I've been to that's just been in the city. It was cool. It was different. We had a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. Like I said, there's nothing super, oh my God. I hope they relocate Gold Striker. You know, Discovery Kingdom is just an hour and a half up the road. I mean, unless you're in California traffic, then it's like 6 hours up the road. And then Railblazer, let's hope they put it somewhere. I hear Michigan Adventure needs it, but they'll probably get a trash can next year instead of that. But that'd be a really good fit, a low-tier park, or even send it to Minnesota, or, you know, something along them lines. World of Fun. But World of Fun's got a new roller coaster, so they're out. And the rest of them, there's nothing stand out. Please wreck Grizzly. Please. It's boring and the trains suck. I don't know if I can state that enough. It's boring and the train's stuck. The Mouse could go anywhere that doesn't have a Wild Mouse. Six Flags Great America doesn't have a great Wild Mouse. Send it to them. And then the two B&Ms, probably part them. They're old and there's nothing super fancy about them, my opinion. But then again, you know, Michigan's Adventure, Minnesota, Valley Fair. Couldn't think of the name of it. Valley Fair, they don't have anything like that, as far as I know. I don't believe they do, from what I've seen. So they could benefit from them and show it as a new investment without a new investment. So anyways, I'm not going to get off on a tangent on that. I've over talked at this point in time. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Please comment. I'm moving my hand and not saying the comment. Comment down there. It helps the channel. It really does. Tell me your opinions. Tell me what you think. Sorry I didn't do this at the park, but like I said, we were freezing at that point in time. Excuses, I know, are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. And let me know if you guys have been to the park. Let me know. If you're thinking about going to the park, go. If you're a Great America person like I am, Six Flags Great America Gurney person like I have been my whole life, go and at least see it before it closes. Like I said, Six Flags Entertainment Corp, the new Six Flags Entertainment Corp, the old Cedar Fair chain, Six Flags merged together. They have not been really forthcoming with information. You have to go on rumors at this point in time. And all the rumors from pretty reliable sources are saying this is the year. We knew it was coming. They sold all the land underneath of it. So I think they're going to cut their losses and run away. Just the way the park is run, it just seems like they're not making upgrades. And I wouldn't if it's not going to operate, but I think it's to the point where you're going to start seeing rides closing and stuff because they're just not going to keep fixing them. So that's my opinion. I'm going to sign off here. So thanks, boys and girls, and we will catch you in the next one.